Oh, this fucking corridor is completely just a fucking trick corridor. Nothing in there.
Cap, we can use this ventilation system to solve our bug problem. Manosaurs need an oxygen-rich environment, more than we do. We drop the oxygen levels a bit, we can suffocate them. Here, see? Done. Won't be but a minute before they're all rolling around, desperately trying to figure out why they're dying and why they can't stop it.
Okay.
The more you study your prey, the less chance they surprise you.
Down they go!
Oh, so that's what that was for. They're all dead now.
Gotta admit,
It may be hard for us to understand, but this was indeed a noble act.
I usually just kick them down.
Survival of the fittest indeed.
Queen in here. Well, I'm gonna assume fucking science weapon somewhere here. No. Yes, she did. Mind control ray. Alright. Aha. Once a missile was well, targets that override synaptic nerves as well as automechanical behavior protocols, causing targets to attack their allies instead of enemies. Well, beautiful. Let's fucking do that. That's N-ray damage. Unfortunately, I never saw that tooltip for N-ray damage, but I assume that it's really, really good. Because while I was fighting something, the N-ray tooltip came up, and I missed. Didn't have time to read it. This
is the part where I take over, Captain. Do not fret. I've been cracking systems like these for years.
I can do it myself, thanks.
I do so love when you jest with me. I will take that as an intended distraction from the stress of all that could go terribly and excruciatingly wrong should I fail. Aha! Got it. Easy as mock apple pie. You can say that again. Except for the last part.
Cool. Oh, this is all somewhere else. Well, maybe let's just go and do that. Because I think there's some other quests we can do somewhere else as well before we continue with the main quest here.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance.
That's
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
she's at supply, which is on this side.
Ought to go celebrate our new arrangements with Cap Malin. That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get
120
buyers
million.
lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in. You're goddamn right. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of
They
Bazaar.
gave us 2,000 and they made
Here
120
you are
million
with
from
all
it.
your limbs
Are they kidding?
attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
Well, am I completely just thinking wrong here? In case you were curious, no one was following me.
No one you saw, anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine says the factory needs some repairs before it's back to working order, but at least it's under our control. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
What do you mean with that? Depends on what you mean by strange.
Like they were hanging on to your every word, scheming. And when you turned around, maybe they just point.
Does she have a phobia of swines? That sounds utterly insane, Ilya. Or let's say, curse one of them winked at me.
I knew it. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know? I have another job lined up. You're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
Oh, sure. That sounds like a real easy job.
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
Just put me in the direction. You have a buyer lined up, actually?
Not this time. The board tolerates our business up to a point, and selling off a station full of their old gear and terminals crosses that point. But if we were to move in and commandeer the station as a sublight salvage remote office, that's a different matter. Legally gray by comparison. More of a squatter situation. Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Right, let's do this next.
A reminder to all crew members.
There was 2 doors on this
Destination
somewhere,
reached.
which I also haven't opened. Anyway.
I could spend hours So,
I need to advance in the quest or something. Oh, it might be a fast travel bug. Alright, let's just walk there, I guess.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Take cover!
Stupid.
I'll lock up behind you.
There should be a perk that you don't take any like fall damage. Something like that. Been discovered. Been here before. So I'm pretty sure one of the doors was here.
great work.
There you go.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting. Oh, the audacity. Strangers enter my home and demand to know who I am? What fun! Is this a multiple choice question? Because I'm not sure I remember anymore.
In that case, we are here to rob you. What have you got?
Not much. But you are free to take whatever you wish. Please leave me a few morsels of food, though. I may not eat a lot, but I still do need to eat.
We are not here to rob you. I've brought this book for you to translate for me. We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I've spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
come a long way to help Max get some peace. Is there anything you can do to help?
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
What happens if you're unprepared?
Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity, which can be fun in its own way.
When you say ingredients, you mean drugs, right?
A crass way to put it, but yes. Chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness. And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
Well, shit. We've come this far. If we die, at least we'll die hearing colors and seeing sound.
I'm in.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Yes, it looks like a room where you want to do drugs. I can't remember this.
Poor Maximilian. Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
My face? What's wrong with your face? Where'd you get that second mouth? I want a second mouth.
She's a hallucination. Why am I seeing her too?
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
What in the void do you expect him to find inside himself? It's just blood and squishy bits and... Oh no. If I vomit on you, I want you to know I ain't sorry.
We came all this way. We ought to at least hear her out.
Thank you. It relieves me to see there's at least one positive influence in my son's life after all these years. Has he told you how he thoughtlessly abandoned us?
Thoughtlessly? How could you say that? I only wanted you and Father to be proud of me. I was going to be the perfect vessel. I was going to be a better... more full of the plan. This year, it's all coming out wrong. The plan. It filled you with a joy I could never feel. I wanted it. And being a laborer made me miserable. I was better than that.
You certainly convinced yourself you were. But don't feel bad. We continually lie to ourselves, weaving stories in a vain attempt to convince us that we are in control of anything. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
I could tell you all manner of Stories. If I weren't up, I'm sticking to alcohol from now on.
Seeing the truth is easier said than done.
You want me to give up my discipline? My control? Oh, but I can't. I can't. Without order, there is chaos.
You need to love the chaos, Maximilian. Let it envelop you. Take you where it will. Besides, you really have no choice anyway.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me?
Or to say for you.
You couldn't be more honest. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
Perception. Max, I figured out you need to kill this guy now.
What are you talking about?
He's yourself. You need to get rid of him. Get it? It's almost like a bad joke.
I can do that. Incoming. I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before. I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect. In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions. I understand so much more now. I see it all. All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. Clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are. I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
Finish the companion's questline.
So, how...
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves. It looks like you learned something in there as well.
Of course.
Alright, we're going back to the unreliable. Let's see here. So, thought he got a new thing. Tuned in. Increase the duration of effects in taking drugs. Okay, cool. We have got a new helmet. Oh. Give it just. Ati, Nyoka. Next. Kind of all have the same stuff. Okay, cool. Oh, I can do that. 2. Once items you repair become pristine. That sounds cool. A bit here. A bit here actually. Guns. All right. I think though.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave.
I will probably. So these are both on the.
Serial.
Might do this afterwards. But yeah, I think this is it for today. a long day tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching and see you next time.